This is No Games, Just Sports, the Sports Gamer. Glad to see you. Hope you had a wonderful holiday. Hope Easter went well with your families. This is Monday. We are the Seattle Mariners. This is MLB The Show 23. And we are at Chicago Cubs on the PlayStation 5. So we'd lost our previous game to the Cleveland Guardians. We were actually tied, and we just kind of let that slip away in the 8th inning to get that loss. Now we're 5-5. I think we have a 2-game series here against the Chicago Cubs. We're at Wrigley Field, so this should be fun. Sit back, relax, and let's watch some baseball. This should be fun. All right. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any games throughout this grueling season. Let's get it. Rodriguez looked a little sluggish in his last at bat. Where is he? Is he tired? Let me look at him. Oh yeah, crap. I'm gonna let him play it one last time, and we'll give him a day off.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Kyle Hendricks.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Okay, all set to go. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the left side. In there safely.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Colton Wong up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air, right side. Stretches out and hauls it in.
The first baseman,
Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good set.
Hendricks keeping an eye on him. Another move to first, and he's back in that time as well. Again to first. And no luck this time either. To first one more time. And a shocking development. He's safe again. Now it gets away from Barnhart.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
The pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Hangs off the wall. Swanson relay to second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Bounced out to short. Swanson picks it up. Sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave one, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and on the mound in this one, Luis Castillo. How about a scouting report on him?
Yeah, it was nails last time out, worked deep into the ball game, racked up double-digit strikeouts. We'll see if he can repeat that performance in this one.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. That's in there. That's strike one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against.
He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. And that one hammered. That's back there. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Happ into second, and he's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Dansby Swanson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Good contact guy, good defender. Happ, the runner at second with one away. Next pitch is popped up. France makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth.
And let's take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss there. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple all-star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Happ on his way home. The tag, and he's in there.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now Christopher Morel. And there's the strike. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Strike two.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And here it comes. Fastball for a strike. Strike one.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And now the 0-1. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now at the plate, Sam Haggerty. Double play ball to second. And that is a big first out.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
First offering misses the mark.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible. This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Bounce to third. Feed to second. That's one.
You're out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Number 8, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Two outs.
Hey.
That's to third. They get the force. That ends the frame. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Trey Mancini now.
The first baseman, Trey.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
And the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. And the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slow ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Here comes a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Batting 8th, the right
Here's the
fielder,
rookie right fielder, Brennan Davis.
Davis.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Kicks and deals. Check swing.
that's out.
No appeal. And now 2-0. And a pitch. And there's a ball. That's through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Out towards left center. Pollock in pursuit. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throws to second, and he's there with a double.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart. In there for strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Way out front for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Pitch
1 ball,
misses,
2
and the
strikes.
count is 1-2. Davis at second with 2 down. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Got it by him for the K. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball. Crawford bats left, throws right, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Next to hit, Julio Rodriguez. Reached on an infield single his first time. Rolled over to third. And it gets by him. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. First and second, no outs. And up next for Seattle, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Foul ball there. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first offering is not close. And that's in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Struck him out looking. Here's Teoscar Hernandez, and he's already singled in this game.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Soft contact in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
I understand the base is loaded. Start licking your chops thinking you can hit a 4-bagger, but really have to be disciplined and not let the pitcher off the hook.
Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. In there, and it's 0-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Nice line drive to the full side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. And that's in there for strike 1. Wong on third. France at second. Haggerty at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger sizing it up. Makes the catch. Inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 2 and the Cubs 1. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Nico Horner.
Second baseman.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one out to right. And that'll get down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Ian Happ. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one down. Dansby Swanson stands in. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Check swing. He held up. 1-0.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. In there at the knees for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And here is Patrick Wisdom. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Wisdom, a former first-round pick of the Cardinals back in 2012 from St. Mary's College, same school that produced both Corbin Burns and Tony Gonsolin. And it's 1-1. Kicks and fires.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. .99 miles per hour to finish him off. Cubs leave one. They're down 2-1. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the top of the 4th. And now for Seattle, A.J. Pollock. Hendricks back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
The wind and the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Lays out and makes the play. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 44.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. On the ground to third. Swanson. The throw to second, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong. Accurate throw, had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Number 18, Cade Marlowe.
Now Colton Wong. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Marlowe, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one hooked foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Hendricks throws over, and he's back in easily. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Mancini steps on the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Seattle, but they still lead it 2-1. Now into the game, Cade Marlowe. He'll be patrolling center field.
Now playing center field.
Back here at Wrigley Field, stepping in, Christopher Morel. And he deals. And a good eye there. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A. The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and a high level of confidence. He actually called his first major league home run. Told some teammates in the dugout that he was going to homer in his first at bat. Went up there, hit a 417-foot blast into the left field bleachers.
Next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. Righty to the plate. Out to center. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And here's the first baseman, Trey Mancini. That one's in there, 0-1. Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1-1. Runner at third here. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. Struck him out looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Felt definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening. One down. And next for the Cubs, Brennan Davis. Doubled in his first AB.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the pitch. And a ball evens the count. Two now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now the Cubs catcher, Tucker Barnhart, struck out swinging his first time. That's a strike across the top of the zone. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Could be extra bases. Davis rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score and the Cubs take the lead. 3-2. Not in time. He's safe. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Horner, a guy you think about with a strong baseball IQ, but just the overall smarts. He comes from an educational background. Both of his parents at one time taught at Stanford, and his mom currently is on the faculty at Cal.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
This to third. Suarez throw to first in time, and that is that. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 3 and the Mariners 2. Welcome back. And now here is Ty France.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and that's strike 1. Now 1-1. A laser to left base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one hit to right. Davis settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on it. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one ripped. And foul ball. You know, Chris, Kyle Hendricks went to Dartmouth, so he's known as the professor, but his teammates on the Cubs actually call him Carl. His good friend and former bullpen coach of the Cubs, Chad Noble, came up with that nickname, and it stuck for whatever reason. So you'll hear them on the field saying, come on, Carl. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, that's kind of how some people call you Bug instead of Boog.
And here it comes. On the ground right side, and it gets by him.
Now batting.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's going to be A.J. Pollock. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. Next offering misses down and away. Here comes a pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Squeezes it. That is the inning. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. And the home team down a run. Back here at the ballpark, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom five. Ian Happ. The wind of the pitch. And there's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that's two-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. Just a good hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. In there for strike one.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to second for one. Over to first, safe. Now it'll be the Cubs D. Patrick Wisdom. On the ground to third, might be two. On to second, they get one, and that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Adrian Sampson taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. The wind to kick the pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And here's the rookie center fielder, Cade Marlowe, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Gets under it and pops it up. Two down. Now the number 2 hitter, Colton Wong. Sampson in his third season, 31 years old, and he was a and right back to the mound. Throws to first. That takes care of one. That's the third out. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Cubs 3. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Chris Flexen. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, one-run game. Christopher Morel now at the plate.
The third baseman.
The pitch. And he pumps it a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him looking. And one away. So digging in, Trey Mancini. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Bellinger swings through it for strike 1. That's in there, and that's strike 2. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Bellinger hammers one. Deep to right. That's back there. And it hits the base of the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got.
And now, Brennan Davis. And that's in there for strike 1. Kicks and deals. There's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 on, 1 out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Mancini, the runner at third. Bellinger on at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Right-handed reliever. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Oh, man, 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. And he missed just badly. Not sure what went wrong with his delivery, but something was clearly off.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Trevor Rosenthal. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 40, Trevor Rosenthal.
Corner. In the box now. Take strike 1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Hit in the air, right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Ty France. The wind of the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only 1 of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Eugenio Suarez. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Nobody out, runner at first. In the air, right side of the infield. And that drops foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a pitch. And another ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 7th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-3. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And up next for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. This one popped up right side. Mancini makes the grab, one away.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
That's inside. The 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. In the air, left field. Happ moving under it. Brings it in for the third out. Two come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 6-3. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Set for the last half of the seventh. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. The pitch. And takes low for ball one.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Righty to the plate, and that one is inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next one misses, and now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals, fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Dansby Swanson digs in now. And that drops in for a strike. The 0-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Suarez under it, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And next is the designated hitter, Patrick Wisdom. So coming into the game now on defense, Dylan Moore. He's the new third baseman.
Number 25, Dylan Moore.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that's outside. Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And a 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Sampson back to work.
Ball.
And that's a little bit high.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. To third. Morel picks it up, gathers, and throws to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And the batter now, J.P. Crawford. Line drive. Bellinger makes the grab.
The center fielder,
Cade Marlowe getting ready to hit. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that is in for a strike. That's strike 1. To the right side. He handles it himself. That's out number 3. Nobody left for Seattle as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Paul Sewald.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a pitch. Squibbed out in front of the plate. Gets it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
first baseman, Trey.
And here's the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Trey Mancini goes deep. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're chipping away. It's 6-4.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Bellinger up to hit. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the righty deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering is fouled back. One, two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Here's a 1-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and Bellinger is out. And there's 2 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
That one ripped left field. Back there. And that ball is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Next offering is in for a strike. And downstairs.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And he deals. And that one off the outside edge. Nico Horner would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Swings and misses, and we're filled up. Next offering is fouled back. The tying run at the plate, and that's ball 4.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
The second baseman.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Barnhart off of first with 2 away. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Rowan Wick will take over here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Leading off, Colton Wong. And here it comes. There's a swing and a drive. Davis going back on this one. Back some more. It bangs off the wall. Now a relay to third. He's in there.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So a man aboard. Ty France will hit next.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
That's to third. Toss to Mancini. Now one gone in the 9th.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman.
Here's Dylan Moore. Came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. That one's in there, 0-1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
The next offering misses, and that is ball one. The pitch. There's the strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball one. And the 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time. The 1-1. Swings through that.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. One hit in the inning, a triple, but they leave him stranded. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mariners 6 and the Cubs 5. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Andres Munoz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, one-run game. Now here is Ian Happ. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Here comes a pitch. That's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Swanson stands in here, takes ball one low. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Got him swinging for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So they're down to their final out. And now the DH, Patrick Wisdom. That one off the mark, 1-0. Called strike right there.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And 1-2. Down to their final strike. Swing and a is, and that's the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs.